Becoming a parent is a life-changing event. We road test 5 first-time parents on the greatest ride of their lives as they share the first 4 months of life after birth. Tonight, our mums and dads face responsibility head-on.
I am stressed because you're about to walk out to a bloody hair appointment.
Change is in the air.
Babe, your boobs are as big as mine.
And everyone and his cat learns what it means to be a family.
Sometimes it's almost like he's protecting us, and sometimes it's just because he's being a dick. You make me laugh.
After a fraught week trying to keep Caden to a strict routine, Jennifer's decided to go with the flow.
I think in general he's getting much better, especially during the night.
And Mum and Bub are going from strength to strength.
I used to teach before I had Caden. Yeah, teaching is my passion. So I do really miss work. Yeah, so I've transferred that concentration on the students to Caden. Try and find these letters. A, B, C. Yeah. In the morning, we do a bit of tummy time, so that's PE for him. And then after lunch, we'll have reading. It's a circle. We read both in Chinese and English. And then he'll do his tummy time again. And then we have music. We have a different goal every week. Hopefully he'll be a smart one.
I definitely think Jennifer's found her feet by now. She's definitely gotten to a really great routine. I think at the beginning, those first 4 weeks or so, I was a bit more comfortable because it was very much just eat and sleep with changing diapers in between, and that was it. But now all of a sudden, you know, we've got music and songs, we've got language lessons, all these different things in there that I am just nowhere near as well equipped as Jennifer is.
But on the weekend, Jennifer has a plan to help him come up to speed.
He needs to play.
Is that right?
He needs stimulation.
I'm gonna ask him what he's read today while I'm out.
Oh, okay.
I'm really looking forward to meeting my friend. It feels so nice to be out. I think I've definitely found my feet, but Alan is still trying to find what works the best for him.
All right. I've seen Mommy do this before. Can't be that hard. Okay. You having fun? I'm really bad at reading. Even when it's just me and him, I feel self-conscious. If Mommy asks, we read a book, okay? Okay, you got that? Well, you're awake. Okay. Well, come on then.
Glenn's also about to look after his 3-month-old by himself. But Mako's just had his shots and he's got a major case of the cranks. Glenn's having second thoughts.
I think it's more important to feed him than to get your hair done.
Yeah, I know, but like, it only takes one person to feed him.
Yeah, which I've never done before on my own.
If I should put him in food this time. I haven't had my hair done since before he was born, and I've got a wedding tomorrow, so he'd look half decent.
Is it almost ready, eh?
Yeah. You want me to try and start him?
Well, just tell me how to do it. Just tell me. Sit.
Okay. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Alright, call me if you get stuck. Do you want me to just feed it to him or something?
Huh?
Do you want me to just feed it?
Well, I'm just...
You're stressed.
I am stressed because you're about to walk out to a bloody hair appointment.
I
I feel like I try and help Glenn look after him, but sometimes I feel like I'm taking over as well. Like, I'll notice after a while when he's crying, I'm like, here, just give him to me. But then I feel like I'm not giving him a chance as well. So sometimes it's good when I just leave him with Glenn, go out, then Glenn doesn't have the opportunity to pass him to me. He has to figure it out himself.
Just go.
If you can't settle him or whatever, just call me.
Yeah. What time are you coming back?
I'm not sure now.
I've been left with him before, but normally Amy would feed him and then put him to sleep and then she's back before he wakes up. Well, I said I'd look after him, but I didn't realise that she was going to leave straight away, which is fine. I've got to do it eventually, just that I knew that he'd be unsettled from the needles.
Ah, you turned another page.
Meanwhile, Alan's pulling out all stops to keep Caden amused.
So stop turning pages, please.
I can't believe how much energy it takes. I'm amazed that Jennifer can still be on her feet after 12 hours or more of looking after him. I don't think I could do what she does every day. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, the first couple of months were horrible. I had no idea what I was doing. I couldn't differentiate all the cries, all the different cries. But now I know why he's crying most of the times.
So you've done well.
I think I'm coping a bit more. Also, being at home on my own, because it was quite a shock after my mum left.
Yeah.
And I've got all the cooking, the laundry, the cleaning, everything on top of him. Yeah, it's a bit of a shock.
All right, so what do we do now? All right, let's see if I can get you to sleep. Oh, Daddy's tired now. I'll get you to sleep. I think once he starts sleeping better, it'll give us the opportunity to spend a bit more time together. But for now, it's just take it one day at a time. And try not to bite each other's heads off. Nope, not even a little bit sleepy, are you? Crap. Why don't I try this? I guess I see myself a little bit differently now, like joining the ranks of the adults in the world, I suppose. I see myself as a dad now and not just as a husband or as a doctor. I like that. I like adding dad into that mix of stuff that I identify myself as.
We're not as intimate as before, for sure, but we're just so busy. All we talk about is the baby. And I think that's the big difference. But we're really happy, though, saying that. We're really happy. Just rip the head off.
Glenn's still not making any headway with grumpy Mako.
I'm getting worried whether that's enough milk. I think that's almost half of it, and he's still... Oh, maybe that's a problem.
But after a couple of burps, the boys seem to be sorted.
He's going all right on the bottle. It's almost done. Hopefully he just goes to sleep after that. Oh, the bottle lit.
And there's perks to living with the parents. Lucky for Glenn, his dad is used to dummy spits.
How's the boys been?
The boys have been good, including yours.
Oh, good. Oh, look at him. I felt really bad leaving him because I felt really selfish as soon as I got there. And then I felt like I was going to throw up. But, yeah, he's obviously okay.
How you going? He looks nice. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. Hey.
10 minutes.
Oh, hello, Papa. How's your leggies?
You hold it? I think I'm a good dad. A lot of it still rests on Amy and that, but yeah, I'm helping where I can and I'm learning lots.
3 months after bringing baby Katie home, Harry and Marty have settled into family life. But Zeke the cat is still on the warpath.
Zeke attacked me last night. I was just sitting on the couch, innocently minding my own business. And, yeah, he came running in from outside and went for me. This was attack number 4. I don't want Zeke in the house if he's going to be attacking people. What's to stop him going for the baby when she's in the rocker or having playtime on the mat? I'm not really willing to risk it.
OK, let's go see the Council for the Defence. We're going to go see the Cat Protection Society today. Perhaps they might have some answers for me. If it comes to Zeke has to leave, I'd be devastated. He's part of the family, really.
I am ready to say goodbye to the cat, but at the same time, I'm also not willing to lose my relationship over a cat.
Because he's pretty much the only thing of mine that's in that house. He tends to snap, and he has snapped at my partner a few times now.
Is this just after the baby or before?
After.
So it's a bit of jealousy?
I think so. My partner is very insecure about him sleeping in the same room as the baby. She's at the point where she wants to evict him. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I've had him for many, many years, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah. His world's just been turned upside down.
Yeah.
As yours has as well.
Yeah.
But cats aren't really fond of change.
Is he getting enough me time as well?
See, I think that's what the main issue is. I'm at work a lot.
What you do want to give him is some hiding places for himself, places where he can feel secure. He's just feeling threatened.
How was your walk?
Very good. Very productive. Basically what they're saying is that he's feeling very anxious. If we make him feel more secure, then that won't happen. And they gave us an igloo.
Really?
Yeah, and they sprayed it with pheromones.
Really?
For him to sleep in it. Okay, we want it out here. Wow. Hey, Zeke, it's for you. I found you a new home. Yep, come on. Keep going, come on, come on.
They should have given you the next size up.
Just get in there, you silly cat. He's a little traumatized, but not too much. Oh, yeah. There we go, he's in. And he's out. Yeah, it's about 5 sizes too small. Case for the defense. Defense rests.
It's a milestone day for Kiri and Damien. They get ready to go to their local Greek Orthodox church to have baby Matisse blessed.
The blessing that we're doing today is just like a blessing, like a welcome to the world, and the christening will be later on. This is, I guess, just to buy us time until then.
Where's our Greek music?
If we're doing anything Greek, he has to play his Greek music, get in the mood. And my dad is exactly the same. Babe, your boobs are as big as mine. It's muscle, though. Look at you.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna rip a hole in the back here. Can I go like Tony Montana? Wear these ones? These are nice. Fulfill my mum's needs. You're a good Greek boy, you go to church. Yay! Let's go to church. Hallelujah.
It's more really for Damien's parents. I'm really happy to be able to do it for them. Damien has changed since being a dad, but he appreciates, like, family so much more, I think, now.
Through the intercessions of his all-pure and holy mother, have mercy on us and save us. Amen. Here's your mummy. Congratulations. Very happy for you. Now we look forward to the christening.
You happy, Mum?
Yeah, lovely.
Very happy. He's got a blessing now. He can come to the church anytime. He's a good boy.
And he's getting good there. Thank you, guys.
And the vibe is good.
Together for all life.
Half a dozen kids.
How many children have? The Mazisi.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Thanks for everything, Jim.
You're right, You're right, Gigi.
Oh, here, they want more.
Yeah, they're very cute. I think they seem very excited and very happy, so...
Wow, what a relief.
After the igloo debacle with Zeke,
Get out of the way.
Harry's come up with a much bigger proposition.
I bought Zeke a house. Hopefully he will stop being an asshole. It hasn't worked. He wants to play with the plastic bag. It's like kids. They always want to play with the box that stuff came in. He wants to play with the plastic bags. Cats just like to be the boss of things. He does this every day. Every time we come in here, Zeke will come and sit by the door. Sometimes it's almost like he's protecting us, and sometimes it's just because he's being a dick. He thinks I'm going to take his bag away. Keep going, go, go, go. I don't dislike the cat. I actually really kind of like him sometimes when he's not giving me the shit. But if he keeps attacking us, he can't stay with a baby in the house. So he'll have to go.
But it looks like Zeke has no intention of going anywhere.
We've gone from being partners to being family. It surprises me. I never thought that I would feel that way.
We look at my little baby boy Isaac and just like, we made that. This is our little family.
Which is great, isn't it? You get that respect now.
It's worth it. Yes, you miss out on sleeping. Yes, you miss out on meals. Yes, she's screaming in your ear, but it's worth it.
Used to put so much pressure on myself with my dreams and what I wanted to do in the world and make a difference. And then after we have had Matisse, realising how much I'm satisfied with just being here and with my family now, and not always looking for, you know, the thing out there that's going to make me happy.
That's how I feel. Like, yeah, I've got these things I want to do, but that'll always be there. Like, watching my kid grow up is just going to go in a blink of an eye. That's why me is on hold.
I've learned that it is okay to give up your freedom.
It's great that you're starting this new chapter in your life, but at the same time, you're starting a whole new chapter when probably what you had before you were really enjoying as well.
I have a lot more respect for the idea of motherhood, and I certainly feel a lot more connected to other women who have children.
Yes.
Especially with prams taking up all the sidewalk and screaming babies in restaurants and that sort of stuff. Like, I was a bit of an asshole towards them, and now I sort of take pride in being one of those people. It's like suddenly the sisterhood actually exists.
Exactly.
After 3 months of being a father, Reese is thinking about Isaac's future.
You're going to be a boxer with those hands.
He's also looking back.
When my mum passed, like, I was only 17, like, we didn't talk about me having children at all. But, like, just like, she said, like, the way I live my life, like, live positively. Okay. I miss my mum every day, and, like, it does, like, really hurt knowing that she's not going to be here for Isaac. But, like, that was just what life decided to deal to us.
Motherhood is probably better than I expected. It's as hard as I expected, but a lot better and more rewarding. I didn't think I'd feel so excited about little things. Say hi. Like, he smiles so much more now that he's getting bigger. I can see him just growing into this little person. Definitely a proud and accomplished feeling. A father-son bond is important. And, like, yeah, I do have a good bond with my old man. I probably wasn't as close to him when I was younger, but, like, that's because he had to support the family, so he was always working long hours. I believe spending more time with Isaac is important. What I would like to try to do is set a foundation, so to speak, and spend as much time with him when he's a bit older as possible.
The young battlers are firmly on their feet. And it's going to be dinners for 3 for a while.
You're such a romantic, my love. Why? I don't understand why I chose you out of, like, the millions of men in the world.
Because I'm a keeper.
Yeah.
This is true.
Amy and Glenn are getting ready for their next adventure.
So we're driving from Sydney. So if
They're travelling north on their first family surfing safari.
I'm so excited to go to Queensland. It's just going to be the 3 of us. Like, we obviously haven't had just the 3 of us. We've always had the family around. I haven't really thought about missing out on that freedom and everything since I've had him. Like, maybe down the track I might, but at the moment I'm not worried because I'm happy. If I need to go out, I take him, and he sleeps in the pram, he sleeps in the car, he can feed out. So I just have him adapt to our lives.
And Glenn agrees 100%.
You go on the jet ski.
Is that why he's been screaming? Okay, take him out now.
It's not too big, it fits in fine.
Your poor little neck. I can't believe you thought that was funny.
He was fine with it. You get to sit in your shark chair. Cooper.
You want to come sit at the table?
What time are you leaving tomorrow?
Come on. 5:30 or something.
I think it'll hit us that we're like a family unit when we move out.
Oh, gosh, I can't even hold it.
It's still that family dynamic where we're still the kids and we're living with the parents, but we just have a child as well.
I probably want to have a 3-year gap between Mako and the next baby. So maybe start trying when he's a bit over 2.
Amy's a great mum. I knew she would be a really good mum, but she's just, like, just so good with everything. She doesn't whinge or anything in the middle of the night when he wakes up. She doesn't beg me to wake up if I'm not awake and that. Yeah, I'm definitely aware of how good I've got it. I've got it pretty good.
Have fun. Enjoy your time together.
Thank you.
See you, Russ.
First time family holiday.
Yeah. Look after T, Boris.
I don't think I've changed too much, just more thoughts about the future and how fast things are gonna keep changing.
Things are also changing for Kiri and Damien. Damien's home early and he's brought dinner.
Hey, babe!
Hi, darling. Yeah. You got food and you got me. Oh, yeah.
What'd you get, Indian? Oh, my God!
What you doing, my little princess? Daddy's home.
I was a little bit surprised in the beginning and worried that he wasn't so hands-on. Ever since we first met, he was always, I want kids, I want kids, I want lots of kids, thinking that he's going to be this, you know, hands-on dad. But when Matisse came around, I think it kind of shocked him a little bit. He wasn't really used to it. He just didn't really know what to do. But now he's really, really good. He surprised me again.
I want some milk too.
Stop it!
Love you too.
Love you too, Matisse.
Cheers, Matisse. I'm very happy. I've got a family. It's a new chapter in my life. And I feel complete now.
And tonight, Damien's full of surprises.
I'm going to show us something really special tonight. Maybe we should move this in the other room. And this is a bit of seduction spray. Okay. Honey, you deserve a very sensual, sexy massage from me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah!
So, come here and lie down and relax.
Okay.
Babe, you're the best.
For Alan and Jennifer, starting a family is the beginning of a much bigger dream.
My dream in life, pediatric plastic surgeon, big penthouse apartment overlooking the water, 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl, being able to travel with my family.
You're not going to be one of those really pushy parents, right?
He's got to play the piano, the guitar, classical guitar, of course, and then 1 more instrument of his choosing.
I think he only needs to excel in one.
Okay. But if we give him the expectation of 2, then, you know, he'll push and he'll get 1.
That is so Asian of you.
No, if it was Asian of me, I'd say he has to play the violin.
The next day, Caden meets the other side of the family. Alan's parents have flown in from California.
Oh, wow, he's adorable.
And family traditions are the first order of business.
Yeah. This is from Paco and his great.
From my grandma.
Yeah, your grandma.
My grandma, my dad's mom.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's for you.
I got one just like his. This was given to me by my grandma when I was 15 on my first trip to Vietnam to meet her.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The arrival of brother Justin, who's a student doctor, brings the cosy apartment to capacity once again.
You gonna check his milestones later, bro? All I hear is his crying. He's breathing so fast. I know. I got his name. Okay. There you go. Bounce. There you go. Keep bouncing. You gotta bounce. Bounce. Keep bouncing. He looks happy.
Over at Harry and Marty's, the couple who came close to calling it quits are back in sync.
Is Zig's position safe?
Yes, Zig's position is safe. Because of our first few weeks with Katie, I think Marty and I discovered reserves that we never knew that we had. I think we've grown more as people since Katie came along. She's taught us not to be such assholes to each other. She taught us to be grown-ups, kind of, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
We have our moments of assholishness.
Yeah.
But we're pretty good. We're getting better every week. Every argument, we learn how to resolve it a little bit quicker.
The assholishness will never completely disappear, I don't think.
No, it's too much a part of your nature, my love.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, it's just ingrained in you.
You're late for work.
Come on, get out of the way. Give me a kiss.
Bye.
Get out of the way. I get home anywhere between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning, depending on how busy I've been. Usually Harry will either be awake or ask me to wake her up. So we get a couple of hours together in the middle of the night. You know, a bit of a wind down, a bit of a chat about the day. Here we are. What a glorious place to work.
And these days, they're getting a lot more playtime.
You ready? Whee!
I have 2 children. I think we both want one more. I think one more is enough. I think 2's the limit for both of us.
Yeah.
We want Katie to experience having a sibling, but we also don't want to have to split our attention away from her until she's old enough to be able to cope with it. Some really smart parents change the Wi-Fi password every day, and they didn't give it to their teenagers until they'd done their chores.
Let's give her all the chores that we don't like.
That's all the chores.
Well, okay, fine.
We could just keep having kids so that they could do all the chores.
You could actually give them names. This is dishwasher. We'll have cook, floor cleaner, litter box.
The last couple of months have definitely changed me as a person. And I think it's inevitable when you have children, change, really. It's one of the brilliant things about them. Being a parent is terrifying.
You're like, he's mine for like the rest of my life.
It's this blossoming of life and, you know, they're like a blank canvas and you can almost like just paint it yourself.
Really look forward to his future and just the person that I'm going to turn them into. I'm getting to know her as she's becoming who she is, which is really, really great.
It's a roller coaster.
Very high and very lows and loop-de-loops.
Mind-blowing.
Exhausting.
I think we had it pretty easy.
The best thing about being a parent is Katie. You know, it's just her. Her good, her bad, her ugly.
It changes you as a person too, because you see yourself in that kid.
Having baby lives just made me into a better person. Yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world. I think everyone should, at some point in their life, experience having a child. Like,
well, maybe not everybody. I can think of a few people that really shouldn't.
Just seems like a big excuse to sit around and, you know, drink coffee and bitch about your kids.
I don't know if it's because I'm just her mom and I'm biased and I see her every day, but it seems like she's way more alert and like smarter. And
I can't believe how ugly everyone else's baby is but ours.
And we're not even the worst baby there. Don't say that on the camera.
Well, you were saying it before.
And I said I missed the sex.
What? Did they say it felt different?
Damien was like, yeah, we're having unprotected sex right now.
Is that what they were talking about?
No.
Like, he wants to go all the time.
Hey, leave my puts her alone.
Yeah, one of the boys actually got on the kid.
A lot of the girls said really nice things about what their partner does for them.
Said you were horrible.
Well, it would be hard to do that because you don't do nice things.
I was very nice about you. I'll be very disappointed if you were honest about me.